All right, buckle up, everybody, because we are diving deep into Silo Season 2. This premiere episode, The Engineer, it doesn't mess around. It throws us right back into the mystery.
Oh, it picks up right where Season 1 left.
Yeah, with Juliet, I mean, talk about a cliffhanger. Walking out into that supposed wasteland.
Yeah, she made her choice. She'd rather face the unknown than keep living a lie.
And then they immediately throw us back in time to a whole other rebellion in a completely different silo.
And it's not just setting the stage for tension. It's like holding up a mirror to Juliet's whole journey, you know? We see these rebels just as desperate to get out, facing a ticking clock with a flooded generator, 15 minutes to freedom or disaster.
It makes you think, what would you do in that situation? Would you stick with what you know, even if it meant living a lie, or would you risk it all for a chance at something real?
And then, bam, we cut 2 years later, Juliet walking amongst the remains of those rebels. Like a visual reminder that everything the silo taught them about the outside could be deadly wrong.
The episode does not hold back.
No.
I mean, you've got those decomposed bodies, the toxic air. It's grim.
It makes you wonder if Juliet's search for the truth, you know, if that might lead her to the same fate.
Right.
Absolutely. And that's what makes her so compelling. She's seen what can happen. She knows the risks, but she still keeps going.
She's like, even if it kills me, I have to know.
Exact.
And that determination is on full display when she finds that abandoned silo. It's sealed shut. But she doesn't even hesitate to break in. I mean, prying open a massive metal door with just an iron rod.
Right.
Talk about resourceful.
Fearless. I mean, this is where her engineering background comes in, you know? She's not just a rebel, she's a problem solver.
Oh, that's a good point.
And when she's disinfecting her suit after it gets punctured, remember that part?
Yeah.
It shows she's not just surviving, she's adapting.
And learning as she goes.
Yeah. It's like every step outside the silo is a test for her skills, for her will to survive.
And then she steps inside that ghost silo. It's like a twisted mirror image of her own home.
Everything's in ruins, debris everywhere. And then you see it, all lies. Chilling, right?
It's like a message from the past, a warning.
A challenge to the silo's authority, and it mirrors Juliet's silo exactly.
Oh yeah, down to those creepy hidden cameras behind the mirrors.
Just adds another layer to the whole conspiracy.
It's like the episode's whispering, don't trust what you see. Don't believe what you're told.
Exactly.
And then, bam, we're back in Juliet's past. We see her young, just starting out in the mechanical.
Learning the road.
Forming that connection with Shirley, who you can tell even then she's a rebel at heart too.
It's a brilliant transition, I think. The stuff she sees in the abandoned silo, it triggers this flashback, right? It reminds us that rebellion, it's not just a choice for Juliet, it's who she is.
And it's so cool to see young Juliet, like finding her place, you know? But that spark is already there. That same questioning spirit that eventually leads her to walk right out into the wasteland.
Right. It was always there. And then she sees it, a light below.
It's like a beacon of hope.
Right. Totally. Like maybe there's another survivor down there. Someone who can back up her story. You know, someone who can help her understand what she's seeing.
You could just feel how badly she wants to find someone else.
Oh, yeah.
And when she tries to cross that broken path, using those ropes from the hanging bodies,
it's heavy.
It really hits you how desperate people were to escape and how terrible the consequences could be.
And then the ropes snap, sending her plunging into that water below.
Oh, I was holding my breath that whole time. But that's what I love about Juliet. She never gives up.
I know, she doesn't.
She gets right back up, gathers materials, rebuilds the path, stronger this time. It's like all the trauma she's been through, it's just made her even tougher.
She's resilient.
And we see that same spirit in the flashback with Shirley, remember? When they find that rebel graffiti, that's a small moment, but it says so much about them, both wanting the truth, willing to question everything.
That connection between the past and the present is so important here, you know? That all lies message in the abandoned silo.
The same spirit.
Exactly. It's like a reminder that this fight, it's been going on for generations.
It makes you wonder how many others have tried to escape. How many have been silenced because they dared to question the silo?
Right. And then just when she's about to give up, she hears it.
Music.
Music. It's like a little spark of humanity in all this darkness, you know?
And she follows it deeper and deeper into the mystery, finding more bodies along the way.
The tension just builds and builds, right? She gets to this pressure-locked vault, and then the music stops.
And we meet him.
The man in the vault, he's terrified. And he threatens to kill her if she tries to come in.
What a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I mean, just when you think Juliet's finally going to find some answers.
She runs into another mystery, and that look on her face, it's like shock, but also
maybe a tiny bit of hope.
maybe.
Like, even though it's terrifying, this could be it, you know? This guy could be the key to understanding everything. The silos, the world outside, everything.
It's a huge question, right? Is he a threat or is he an ally?
It's like a microcosm of the whole silo system, you know? Nobody has all the information. Everybody's making decisions based on fear and uncertainty.
Exactly. Who can you trust when everything you ever known could be a lie?
I feel like we're all just standing there with Juliet staring into that vault.
And it's not just the plot twist, it's like what it says about us.
Yeah.
You know? About being human.
Yeah.
Here's Juliet risking it all for the truth, and this guy, so scared he'll kill to protect himself.
It makes you think, what's he been through down there? Alone all that time.
I know, right? He's seen some stuff. What's he seen that made him this way?
And the episode doesn't give us any easy answers.
No, it doesn't. We have to, like, fill in the blanks ourselves.
Which makes it even better.
It does.
Yeah.
It makes you confront the unknown, like really feel that fear.
And those silos, right? They were supposed to keep people safe, but they turned into prisons.
Yeah, they did.
Everybody's suspicious.
Mm.
Everybody's afraid.
It's the ultimate irony. The silos were built for safety, but they ended up creating this environment where people are afraid of each other, afraid of the truth.
And Juliet, she's like this breath of fresh air.
She is.
She's seen what's out there. She knows the lies. She's not backing down, even when she's facing this guy who's clearly terrified.
He embodies that whole silo culture of fear, doesn't he?
Totally. And it's like, even in this messed up world, there's still hope, you know?
There's defiance, like you said. There's still people fighting for something better.
And that's what makes Juliet so amazing.
She's incredible.
We're all rooting for her, right? To find the truth, not just for herself, but for everyone stuck in those silos.
This whole encounter, it feels like a turning point, a clash between two worlds, two different ways of seeing things.
But whatever happens next, it's going to change everything.
Yeah, it will.
So many questions. Who is this guy? What's his story? Will Juliet be able to overcome all this fear, her own and his, to finally uncover the truth? We can't wait to see what happens next, and we bet you can't either. But before we get to that, we want to hear from you. What are your theories about this mystery man in the vault? What do you think he's been through? What do you think happens next? Let us know. Because in Silo, nothing is as it seems, and the truth might be the most dangerous thing of all.